Our Spurs just got spanked in the most important game of the season.
I want some nasty. Are we having fun yet?
I mean, the Warriors treated the Alamo Dome like it was their home, dude. This is rough. That was a rough game. Now, there's a lot to this game, and I want to discuss it kind of briefly, because even though the Spurs got whooped, even though it was a hard game to watch, especially if you were home, it seemed like everyone at the Alamo Dome was having a great time, but if you were home, it was really hard to watch. But even with all that being said, there's some really good stuff that came out of this game. I think this game was really important. Probably the most important game of the season. Now, before we talk about that, if you guys want to support the channel, clanthemerchfan.com, man. Speaking of Alamo Dome, new drop here. I got another one as well. By the time of this recording, I don't know if the new design will be out yet, so just check the shop for it. But yeah, got some merch here. If you guys want to support, please do, man. I really do appreciate all the love that you guys have shown this channel. I really do. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about this. I already lost it. Here it is. All right, so San Antonio Spurs got whooped by the Warriors. So we'll look through the stats, and then I'll talk about why I think this game was really important. So let's go ahead and go here. So as we can see here, 144, 113, absolute butt whooping. We didn't win one. We didn't win one quarter. And in Spurs fashion, we lost the fourth, lost the first, and that's been a continuous theme. We've been pretty bad second and third quarter. We're the worst team as far as quarter to quarter, by the way. But the first quarter, we're always terrible. Fourth quarter, we're always terrible. And that just comes with not being experienced and not having stars. It just is what it is. All right, and let's see here. So Draymond Green, 3 for 5. He did Green things, right? 3 steals, a block, 12 rebounds. That's what you expect from him, all right? And by the way, watching this game, the Warriors were not playing that hard. Like, it took little nothing. Even when Wiggins had the ball, he went 7 for 17. Not great, but he shot with ease. It was a lot of just missed shots on his part that he could have made. He usually make. Looney did a great job with 10 rebounds, 3 assists. Yeah, just good player overall. Steph Curry, he didn't go off. I think a lot of people expected him to. But here's the thing, man. I'll get to it in a minute, because this game actually makes me really excited for the future. Okay, I think this is really important, but we'll get to it in a minute. But all you need to know is the entire Warriors team whooped on us. All right, every single one of them, they absolutely spanked. They schooled us. All right. The San Antonio Spurs, how did our guys do? Well, Sohan did not score well at all. 2 for 9. He has some really good shots too, by the way. So these weren't forced. These were good looks. He just missed them. 8 rebounds, only a couple turnovers. Not going to trip about that too much. The ball is in his hands quite a bit. Keldon Johnson, 5 for 11. Not great, but he did fine. 2 rebounds, an assist, a steal, a block. Good stuff. Pirtle had a really nice block in here. Oh, I guess that was the only block. Okay, that's the only one. That was the only one I saw. I thought I might have been wrong here, but yeah, he had a block. 5 assists, 10 rebounds, 2 for 9. Not great. 7 for 11 from Trey Jones. As I always say, because people say, why don't you talk about Trey Jones? I've always said this. He's solid. Him and Devin Vassell are the most solid players. That's my adjective for him. He's solid. He's one of the most solid players that we have. Okay, him and Devin Vassell. Unfortunately, Devin Vassell, he's out, but yeah. Romeo Langford, 4 for 7, 11 points. Not bad. As we always say, he's a really good role player, and he's really showing his worth for the future. Isaiah Roby got some minutes, 4 points, nothing there. Zach Collins had, can I say this? Piss poor effort. I mean, just piss poor effort, dude. I don't know what was going on. I don't know if he was like sick or I don't know. He only had 12 minutes, but I felt every second of him on the court. And that's just this game. It hasn't been like this like every single game. But man, this was one of those where I've been talking so highly about him and how I think, if we move Pirtle, at least he can be a really good placeholder until we can get another, big later on. And it's not about winning. Who cares? But this game, man, it made me just think like, God, dude, I want to just see more Pirtle out there, because Collins was, oh man, piss poor effort, dude. It was one play in particular in a fast break, in which he just straight up just allowed, he was right next to him too, by the way, like right behind him. He just allowed Draymond Green to shoot a layup. Like, he didn't even try to like block it or try to contest it at all. And you can see Pop get onto him after that. I don't know what was going on with Zach Collins this game. Something was going on. But, you know, just this game. I'm not saying he's a bad player, just this game. Doug McDermott, 22 minutes, 5 for 7 field goals. So he did Dougie things. Let's see. Johnson, 10 minutes, 1 for 1. You didn't really get much there. And yeah, we don't really care about the rest, right? Yeah, this is about normal. By the way, Malachi Branham has been excellent, bro. For his age and for him getting limited minutes, well, 22 in this game, but I think most of it came in the fourth. But him getting limited minutes, dude, he's been phenomenal, dude. I absolutely love Malachi Branham. And Blake Wesley, you can tell he still needs some time to get adjusted and everything, but only 7 minutes. So, all right, we're done with all that, okay? I know it's like 6 minutes in. I'm really sorry, and if you're still with me, I appreciate you. Now, let me talk about why this game was important. I had to go over the stats first. This game was important because there was one thing in particular that Greg Popovich said, all right, Coach Pop said. He said that because they asked him, you know, what are you telling your guys going into this game? And what he basically said was, this game is to learn. Watch the Warriors, watch what they do well, and learn. And I think that is phenomenal because the Warriors, I don't know if they were just helping us. I know it's a butt whooping, okay? I know it's a butt whooping, but it felt like they were helping us out, like they were schooling us, giving us a lesson in the game of basketball, because they were assisting their butts off, okay? It was a lot of pass to assist. It was a lot of ball movement. Now, obviously, they had 33 assists. We had 26, so it's not that far from each other. It's a pretty decent gap. But, dude, every single one of their players had an assist. And I think that happened by the second quarter or third quarter. Every single one of their players had an assist. That is incredible. And watching the game, they were just playing so well off of each other. Steph Curry, you can see here, he only put up 12 shots. Wiggins put up 17. He was right there next to Clay, putting up 10. You can see, I can never say his name. You should say D&D, okay? D&D, like the game. He put up 17, and Jordan Poole put up 16. So they were sharing the ball. No one just completely dominated or tried to showboat, because they could have against the Spurs. They just wanted to go out there and play championship-style basketball. Now, speaking of championship-style basketball, let me say this. This is the most important game of the season, because I don't think the San Antonio Spurs will not get this type of environment again. You had a very mixed crowd, which was kind of shocking. Most Spurs fans, okay, but I heard the Warriors fans. They were loud and clear. So you had kind of a mixed bag here. But the 68, I mean, you're already in history, okay? 68,000 people there. 68,000. I think they said 323 or 232, something like that. It doesn't matter, but 68,000 people, loud stadium. The atmosphere is there. It's lively. And you played in this environment versus the reigning champs. That's huge for our guys. That is gigantic. Because Sohan, let me tell you, as much as I know that he doesn't care what other people think, and he is going to be a really good player. Defensively, he was there. Offensively, he didn't show as much. But that's what happens when you go against a team like this in this type of atmosphere. It's going to be ramped up. And it's just really nice because not only do you have 68,000 fans looking at you in that stadium, you're also on ESPN. And you know you're on ESPN. Everyone is watching this game just to see what it's like at the Alamo Dome. Not necessarily to watch the Spurs or even the Warriors in that matter, because, I mean, everyone knew they would win. But it's just really nice for them to have that environment. And this is the closest thing they'll get to the playoffs, maybe in a while, unless they do the Alamo Dome thing again, which I don't know if they'll do. You guys can tell me in the comments if they're going to. I'll read the comments. I don't know if they're going to do it. Hopefully they do. Next season as well. I don't know if they announced anything like that, but this was just huge. Okay, I know the Mexico City one was pretty nice, but this is the closest thing you're gonna get. All right, not necessarily a hostile crowd. It was still your home crowd, but the amount of noise, the atmosphere, the liveliness, the attention as far as the guys that's out there. You had I want to say celebrities, but Manu Ginobili, I guess he's a celebrity, right? You have Manu Ginobili there. The world was watching. That's all I'm trying to say. And they're not going to get that type of experience anywhere else. When the season first started, I was dreading the fact that we had to go against the Warriors at the Alamo Dome. I said, really? This big game, I got to watch us get whooped by the Warriors? I don't want to see that. But now, I'm actually happy we played the Warriors. I'm happy that we were able to get our butts spanked by the champions. And with Popovich's comments about how they need to learn from the Warriors, it just opened up my mind. I was like, well, yeah. I mean, Pop was pretty open in saying this isn't about winning. Watch what the Warriors do well and learn from it. That's beautiful, man. That's beautiful. Pop is the guy for the job. But yeah, I think the thing that shocked me the most was just how every single player on their team had an assist so early. So early in the game in which everyone had assists already. But yeah, that's just beautiful basketball. Really good basketball here. When your best player scored 15 and you win by 30, that's just good basketball, no matter who you play. So kudos to the Warriors on that. And thank you so much for this butt whooping. We needed it. It's going to help us. We appreciate it. And yeah, maybe you guys will win another championship. I don't know. But anyways, I'll get with you guys later, man. If you want to support the channel, as always, clanthemerchfan.com, link in the description. I appreciate all the love that I've gotten. I seriously mean that. I know I say it like every video, but I truly do mean it. It means the world to me. How you guys have supported the way that you have. I'm not worthy. I'll get with you guys later. Until next time.